What a misery. Most people live their day in search for the next dopamine source. They eat an ice cream and then they want cake and then they watch Netflix and at the same time they scroll on TikTok because it's not giving them enough dopamine. Then they play video games and because they're bored they go and watch some porn and we all know what happens next. And then there are other people who on the other hand eliminate all these bad dopamine sources and keep only the most important ones, the ones that make their life progress. And so they literally become addicted to those dopamine sources because they are the only sources from which they get their daily dopamine. They don't have to convince themselves anymore to work. They don't have to motivate themselves. Work becomes fun, enjoyable. They literally become addicted to it. And so imagine this scene. I just came back from school with my backpack and threw it on the floor, wanted to eat my lunch. So what did I eat? I ate some pussy carbs, some pasta, and then I eat my dessert. And because I'm already there, I eat that cookie and another sweet thing. And before I even realize it, the blood sugar spike kicks in and I become tired and lazy. And so what did I do? I actually had to do homework and I wanted to study or I wanted to program, but I have no motivation. So I go watch some Netflix and because my dopamine system is so fucked up, Netflix doesn't even stimulate me enough. And so what do? I take out Instagram and start scrolling, or TikTok and start scrolling whilst I watch Netflix. And without even realizing it, 30 minutes pass, 1 hour, 2 hours. And I basically waste my whole afternoon. Then, because I feel bored and kind of like a failure, because I didn't do the things that I really wanted to do, I go and watch some porn to feel better, to get some other dopamine. And we all know what happens next. And after watching porn, I feel so much of a failure that I go and play some video games with my friends until the time to go to sleep comes and I haven't done anything that I really wanted to do. And what a surprise. Where should I get my motivation from if I get bombarded by really bad but very stimulating dopamine sources? Why should my brain want to do the harder but better things? And so the first time that I heard about the principle that I will explain in this video, I thought, if this works for real, then I get jackpot. I don't have to motivate myself anymore. What an amazing thing. And a little spoiler, it actually works. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about limiting our dopamine sources to only the good ones, to only the hard work, the things that we really want to do, the self-improvement things, that work-related, purposeful activities. And by the way, you don't need to write down everything I will say in this video because I will put the summary of this video as a bonus for you in the description down below so that you have everything right there. You can copy and paste and have the summary of the video and the implementable steps. And this principle works because of a very simple thing, and that is that your dopamine system is actually a very relative thing. So let's say that your normal dopamine level is right here when you watch porn, watch Netflix, and basically get the whole time very highly stimulated when it comes to dopamine. So obviously doing an activity that stimulates you at this level will feel very unattractive because you're already here. Why going down and to do those hard and strenuous activities? If on the other hand, our normal base level is right here and we think about doing those more productive activities that stimulate us at this level, then we will want more and more and more of that. And so if we are able to eliminate all the bullshit and bad dopamine sources and only keep the good dopamine sources, then you will, like I did, become addicted to it, my friend, because that will be the only source of dopamine that you have. When it comes to eliminating the bad dopamine sources, it's actually much more of a choice than a hard work, because you have to choose and eliminate them once for all, and then just stick to it. So ask yourself, do you want to be successful? Do you want to achieve your dream life? Or do you want to be like the average people? And if you want to achieve your dream life, then you have to act like it. And a very, very important step on that way was for me to eliminate the bad dopamine sources. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about social media. And here I can literally read your mind. Right now you're thinking, like I was literally.
No, but I need it because I have to text with my friends and family.
And that's perfect. But to text with my friends and family, after having looked through my cope, I actually realized that I didn't need TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. I only needed WhatsApp, Messenger, and SMS, basically. So just keep the key ones and eliminate the ones that you already know, bro. You already know that they are bad dopamine sources. So do the hard work and eliminate them. And you will see that in not even 1 month, you will be so glad for your choice. I guarantee if you delete those applications today and in 1 month you are not happy for your choice, comment in this video down below, your video sucks. The second bad dopamine source that I've seen on myself was those relaxing activities like watching Netflix, TV, or playing video games. The biggest cope I had in my mind was,
Yeah, but I needed to relax or to socialize.
Playing video games, socializing. But the thing is that there are many other activities that are much better for that purpose. And so instead of playing video games, we should go for a walk to relax. We should read, we should meditate, we should even do a workout. Afterwards, you will feel much more relaxed. Run, journal, and other things like that. The third bad dopamine source that I had to remove was food. And here I'm not talking about food in general. You will not starve. I'm talking about sugar, carbs, and very stimulating foods. And here the cope that I had in my mind was that,
Yeah, but I need food and that's a good pleasure.
but food was never meant to be a pleasure. We literally eat food because we need to survive. And so if you actually also want to be healthier, you should eliminate those processed sugar, fast food, and all those things that harm your health and harm your dopamine system and harm you in general. So eat for function, not for pleasure. The fourth thing I had to eliminate was music. And here my past self cope thinking,
Yeah, but music is actually nothing bad and I can concentrate better and it gives me motivation to push harder in the gym.
but we actually don't even need music. We have been conditioned to think that we need music by companies like Spotify and iTunes and other companies that want you to listen to music, obviously. But you actually don't need music to do the activities that you want to do. I surely don't, and that's why I eliminated it, because by eliminating it, doing the hard work will become much more pleasurable, much more satisfying. And so that is, for me at least, a much more important thing. Now that we've actually eliminated those bad dopamine sources, you may start thinking, like I did, yeah, but what do I do with my time? And the answer is very, very simple. We want to do throughout our day only self-improvement and work-related activities. So only do things basically that improve your life. That is what I've done, and that is what has enabled me to achieve that state, as I said, of addiction to my work. And so what do I do during the day? In the morning, I do my morning routine, then I eat breakfast, then I do some flow state work, which basically is editing, filming, scripting videos, other work, studying, self-improvement related things. Then I eat lunch. In the afternoon, I read, I do some other work, and I work out. I eat dinner, evening routine, go to sleep. So as you can see, all the sources of possible dopamine I have throughout my day are work or self-improvement related. And I know that this may sound like very crazy and extreme advice. eliminating all those pleasurable things, but we both know that those things will never give you real, true pleasure. Those things will hinder you, will not enable you to achieve what you really want to achieve. And so you have to choose, do you want some instant gratification? Or do you want to keep the important things, the things that you really deep down want? Eliminate all the bullshit and become successful. Because remember, you can do anything, but not everything. And so you have to prioritize. You have to choose what do you want. The choice is yours, but I can assure you that by choosing the latter one, you will see that within 30 days, not even 30 days, you will be so glad that you have made that choice. And work will have actually become so fun and addicting that you don't want to stop. And so if you're the kind of person that wants to live a more natural, full, purposeful, and happy life, then subscribe to this channel, because I will reveal everything I know and learn to make your way on that path as easy and effortless as possible. And so this is not just a YouTube channel. This is more like a movement of people who want to live that way. And if you want to live that way too, subscribe. And so, as always, remember that today could literally be our last day. So why not living it like it? Why not being who we want to be, doing what we want to do, and really enjoying every single moment? Wish you all the best and see you in the next video.